I get a lot of questions from people that are wanting me to do free readings. So, a lot of times people will send me inquiries, and their inquiries asking me about specific things regarding their situation, and they're wanting me to tune in and send healing to them or just do a reading for them right then and there. And I always suggest that they book a private session. And this upsets some people because they don't want to invest in a private session. They want me to tune in and just do the work for them right then and there. And they'll ask if I do free readings or free healing work, and I always tell them that my free work is available on YouTube, or I did a free 10-minute healing that is available on YouTube as well. You can access it there. I also did a free class on staying positive around negative people on Learn It Live. I have a lot of free material out there. So if you're wanting something more than that, then maybe you're being called to actually invest your time. It is a known fact that if you invest your time and energy into something, you get more out of it. That's why people tend to take things more seriously if they pay for it. That's why when I did my healing calls, where I did the live group healings and only charged like $2.99, it's such a tiny, tiny investment. And some people even emailed me then and said that they'd like to join the call, but they want to join it for free. And I kind of chuckled to myself because if you truly cannot afford it, I have tons of things on YouTube that you can get for free. However, I am intuitive, so I can tell when someone is just wanting to take advantage as opposed to those that are really genuinely in need and desperate and need more help. And Spirit will always tell me when I should reach out to someone and offer someone something for free. And I've done that countless times as part of my service on this planet. I do every morning in meditation ask, how may I be of service? And I serve a lot and give a lot of myself without expecting an exchange. But when you are wanting to do some really deep healing work, or you're wanting to get more information or get specific with someone, it's fair to their time, training, talent, their investment to have an energetic exchange, a financial exchange. And I get readings from people. I pay them for the readings. It doesn't matter if they're friends of mine or they're family members. I respect their work. I respect all of the training that they've done, the time they've put into it, and them investing on focusing on me. It's a way of me showing gratitude and supporting what they're doing. So I'm telling you what I personally do. I pay healers to work on me, and I pay people for readings. So my prices are very reasonable. And I'll tell you, mine are cheaper than most of those that I actually all of them, mine are cheaper than who I actually go to and pay to do readings for me or healings for me. So I know that my prices are reasonable. My point is that it boils down to what you value. I will never forget when I first did my Learn It Live classes and I started up, and I've only done just a few, because I was just testing the waters and seeing if there was really like a strong demand for that, or people really wanted that platform. And I had someone email me and say that they wanted to come to my class, but they were so broke and they just needed, and the class was only like $8, but they just didn't have that money to spend. So I actually said, okay, and I gave them a coupon code to get into my class for free. And do you know they never logged into it? To this day, I will go into Learn It Live and check to see if they logged into it. They never did. So it comes down to what you value. I've had friends, let's just be honest, ask me for free readings, like on a continual basis, send me messages all the time wanting me to tune in and do something for them. And I will watch them go out and go to expensive dinners or go on trips. You know, they'll do things with that money when they, so basically what it boils down to is they don't value what I'm doing enough to pay for it. And when you actually pay for it, it is a known fact that you pay attention more and you actually invest in it because you paid your money and you want an exchange. So it's just an exchange of energy, and I wanted to leave that here because I get that question a lot. And if you are a healer, just because you are doing a service and you're channeling and you're in a healing arts, that does not mean that you don't deserve to have an equal exchange. Because what happens is, and I see this a lot, and I saw it in myself, is when you are overgiving and people are taking advantage of you, you start to feel a little bit of resentment. And I don't want to say it's a heavy resentment, because if you're doing the healing work, you'll let it go. But you start to feel taken advantage of. And I've went through periods where I feel like, I wonder if people are actually coming around me and friends with me because they want to be friends with me? Or are they just coming around me because they want me to give them free information? Because I would notice that I was attracting relationships where it was all about them, and we're constantly talking about them and working on them, and it's really not balanced. So I had to shift that, and a lot of people just kind of drifted out of my life, and I had to make room to attract people that we're going to have an equal exchange and a balanced relationship, to where they want to get to know me for who I am as a person, me as a soul, and not what I can do intuitively or the training that I've taken. And those are the type of people you want in your life. You don't want people that are draining you or sucking off of you, energy vampires. So you've got to basically ask people to give you an energetic exchange. And that way they're getting the best of you and you're getting the best of them. And you guys are in a partnership and you can grow together and you can learn together. And that's the way that I see that.